Namaste, viewers. We are now going to celebrate International Yoga Day with a little practice. Sean?
Been a long time since I actually had a peaceful breath. Mary-Liz Monzon, she is the founder of probably the greatest name for, I don't know, any yoga place ever, Yin City. Perfect. Mindfulness
Love
and
it.
movement trainer as well.
Hi.
She is typically in Lake Las Vegas area, but she's currently checking in from her parents' house. How are you?
Amazing. Thanks for that awesome intro. Yes, always making it happen. Created a home studio for my parents, so we're practicing here today.
You know what? And this is, but you know what? It's a great way to show that you can do yoga. It doesn't have to be this, wow, this
Mm.
one room dedicated with incense and a perfect color. And it can literally be anywhere you can find this peacefulness. Let's talk about yoga and how beneficial this can be to people's health.
Yes, amazing. So many infinite benefits to yoga. And let's just introduce really what true yoga is. A lot of the Western world knows yoga to be a physical practice. However, that is a very limiting form of yoga. Yoga literally means in Sanskrit the union with self. So that is the practice of knowing yourself, the journey of being still, breath, visualization. The practice of yoga is to deepen your awareness of yourself. And we
Mhm.
use movement to do that so that really we can sit still. When our body feels good, we can sit still and be open to what's around us. For sure, visualization, meditation, breath techniques. We call yoga to release happiness hormones. So, oxytocin, endorphins, serotonin. It literally, science shows that when you breathe, when you move, and you concentrate on the present, the posture at hand, the breath exercise at hand, you experience a feeling of connection to your body, to yourself, and you get to listen and tune into what's within you versus being so reactive to the outside world. And right now, that's
Ooh.
very much the case, especially with stress triggers.
Right.
Yoga allows you to release stress, to de stress the physical temple, and to have clarity in your mind to really know how to create with intent rather than just being on automation and not knowing what we're doing. It gives the sense of clarity, sense of connection, and also, of course, physically, the hatha yoga practice, which will be moving through the physical yoga practice, is strengthening of your bones, your limbs, your coordination. Especially as we grow older, it's so important to practice our flexibility because balance is one of the first things that goes when we
Yeah.
grow older.
Mhm.
And
Isn't
so I'm
that
happy to be
true?
here at my parents' house. I love my parents. They're here from the Philippines. And I've been like, yo, let's practice. And they've become so much more
Marilyn,
flexible. Yeah.
listen, I know you're at your parents' house, and so you could probably use some deep breaths because
She
that's what
is too.
happens to me
Yeah,
at my parents' house. But can we release some of those happiness hormones? There's nothing that shows you off like a teacher
Mm.
than take you through a few positions right now. So please,
Very awesome.
I'm
Yes.
ready.
So I will definitely share with you how mudra, for instance, hand postures are in ancient tradition that literally there are nerves at the center of our fingertips all the way through the ends of our toes that when we touch them, they activate a certain consciousness, a concentration. So real quick, I'll just guide you. You'll take your left hand and place that underneath your right hand, and then you will touch your thumbs. You see a lot of Buddhist postures do this. It's actually a calming mudra. So you'll see me here. I'm actually on my knees. This is comfortable for me because that's where I feel comfortable in my body. However, lots of people can just sit easily. This is called easy pose. So this is also very good. I actually tend to get tightening in my right shoulder if I sit here too long, which is why yoga helps. And then I always recommend for anyone beginning, or even if you're an advanced practitioner, people think that this is just the posture, but there are props to help. So if you have a pillow, I always like to recommend sitting at the edge of the pillow. You could also do this on a chair. So the intent here is to keep the spine straight. What a lot of even advanced practitioners don't realize that when we keep our shoulders forward, we hunch, and it actually doesn't allow for the breath to move up through the spinal column. Yoga is
Perfect.
all
Mary
about,
Liz, so
yeah.
now that we have this perfect position, we have just about 20 seconds left. So if you don't mind, we will
Oh,
just follow you.
Awesome. So let's do this. This is a great way to start the morning. So hands can be on the knees. Before your practice, I recommend doing a 5-count breath, just breathing easily. When you're ready, come out, hands on your knees, roll your shoulders back, chest high, breathe in through the nose, chin comes up, look up. And then exhale, mouth will be closed, chin comes to chest, round the spine, and crunch in the lower belly, activating the core. So rooting down, inhale, chest up, shoulders back. Breathe in through the nose. Good. Exhale, chin comes to chest, round the spine, maybe sink a little bit lower, further back. One more. Inhale, shoulders roll back, chest high, look up. And then exhale, chin comes to chest, round the spine. And then if you have a pillow underneath you, you can release. We'll do some gentle thoracic circles with the hips, move forward and all the way lean back. So really this activates the hips, it activates the energy at the base of the spine, opening up the body. And when you lean forward, open the chest and allow for your sits bones to come down. And then reverse. Really, really good and yummy, even just in the morning or even at the end of the night if you've been sitting long days or don't feel really aligned, just moving up and
Marilyn,